my loves. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your fabulous host, Amaka, here with another moment of bliss. And on today's video, I'm just going to react on the comments that I saw. So, a very big disclaimer for this video, I'm not here to talk about Funke and her husband. I really don't know the full gist. Even if I know, I'm not here to talk about it. I'm just here to react on the comments that I saw and give my own view. Yeah. Because a lot of times people act because of like maybe the understanding they have about a particular thing, right? I think that people's mindset determines a whole lot on how they behave and react. So I'm just here to correct some mindset that I used to think that is okay, but now I just realized that it's going to spoil a whole lot of things for us if we don't know what the truth about it is. So there is this post that says Funke Akindele's marriage has crashed. Marriage is not the two males, it's not for two males. As a woman, if you hustle too much, you become a male in spirit, body and soul. So I'm just going to talk on this. As a woman, if you hustle too much, you become a male in spirit, body and soul. It's a very big lie. It's not true. Okay, if you hustle, yeah, it's not true actually, because everybody has the right to have their own career, to have their own passion, their own dreams and projects they want to work on. Because I even heard it from a man. He said that a woman, a queen, is a man. Sorry, is a king in a female's dress, right? Because God created every man and woman with their own purpose, with their own desires, with their own destinies, and a whole lot of things like that. So you working as a woman does not make you a man. That's number one. And number two, the problem is now when you you like when you don't understand what it means and what it takes to be a woman, right? That is you working in your feminine energy. You get, so don't make a man lie to you that you working too much is what is you being a man. It's not true. When it becomes a problem is when you now carry your work around, when you don't know your responsibilities as a woman, right? That is where the problem. So when I talk about feminine energy is you leading with what makes you kind, what makes you warm, what makes you inviting, what makes you nurturing, right? And another thing that you need to know about feminine energy is you should know that feminine energy is that energy that submits, is that energy that listens to her man, right? Is that energy that that supports the man, right? And supports her husband. Is that energy that complements her man? Is that energy that strokes the ego of her man? That's what feminine energy is. Feminine energy is a lot of things, right? And a woman is permitted to a woman is masculine at the place of her work because masculine energy is that energy that wants to do, is that energy that gives, that energy that makes fame fame instructions, that their word stands, right? That's masculine energy. But like you're permitted to be masculine at the place of work, even while raising your kids. But when it comes to your man, right, you're supposed to remove that jacket of masculinity and wear the jacket of femininity. That's understand that songs that says I can be masculine, I can be feminine, I can be anything I want. It's just you learning how to be rich when it's necessary. So I just hope I've been able to explain what feminine energy entails, right? So let me read the next comment. I'm reading the next comment. Okay, this person says, being a successful woman poses threats to these men. Whatever you do, they will see it as not being submissive. Men naturally don't know what they want. Okay. It is that it's not so true. Being a successful woman does not pose a threat to a masculine man that understands who he is, right? And men knows what they want. A man needs a feminine woman that is there to be the yon to his yen, that is there to that is there to submit and respect him, because every man has an ego, and every man needs a woman that is able to stroke his ego, that is able to submit, that is able to lean onto him, right? That is able to appreciate him, to honor him, to accept from him. Because okay, the truth about this thing is that I was listening to this lady. She said that you're a lady, right? You're very successful. You have all the money. You have all the mansions. That you don't need to carry it into your relationship, right? I have money. That's money. That's my money, yeah, but it's money. And I have like this is me. So when you're walking into a relationship, obviously that's a good thing. That's assets. But you're walking into this relationship with this man, and what this man needs from you is just you. He needs that feminine energy in you that is there to support him, right? That's because when a man does not feel honored and appreciated or respected, he does not feel complete, right? So I'm just trying to tell you that every man knows what he wants. Every masculine man that is healthy, because some men are actually broken, right? And some men are actually, we have feminine men's, yeah, I'm saying that with all due respect, because it's just the truth is that femininity and masculinity is not about being a man and a woman. It's just the energy that you possess. So I think this is a call to really knowing your energy and like growing yourself in it, right? This person said, same reason it is hard for rich and successful men to submit to their wives. It is not true. It's only broken, rich, and successful men that does not submit to their wife. Sorry, not submit, but like does not love their wife and does not reciprocate faithfulness to their wife. Because the truth is that when you go out and ask all these successful men that knows what it means to be in a relationship, that understands the covenant of marriage and respects it, they'll tell you how blissful marriage can be. So this person says, I don't care if I'm rich or broke. I'll multiply what you give me and feed it back to you. If you want submission, you better treat me like a fucking queen. So she's saying her opinion, right? And this just brings me to that point that to women, it is garbage in, garbage out. And this is to men right now. It's garbage in, garbage out. Bible says, love your wife, and women respect to your husband, right? It's garbage in, garbage out. You hear some guys tell you, oh, Mo, if I want to get this girl, just give me 1 week, she go fall. That's what a guy would tell you, right? And true, 1 week, she go fall. And this is to tell you that to please a woman, I don't think it's that hard, right? I don't really think it's that hard. And this lady, and you understand that a woman is garbage in, garbage out. This is just to tell you that you should love her. Then submission will come naturally to her. It's just like action and reaction. You just love her and she naturally submits. I'm a lady. I know what I'm saying, right? You treat me well for like 2 days. No matter how annoying you've been, I don't know. It just the anger just leaves, and all I can think is just how to please you. That's life, and that is how every lady works. I'm telling you, this is a very big expo. If you can take these things that guy says, give me 1 week, I should go fall. Take it and make her fall for you for the rest of her life, and come and give your testimony. The next person says that the same men that will tell women to go and work, and them go still feel insecure. Almost everyone should get that. Any man that feels that my hustle is making him feel less of a man is not man enough. A lady that will disrespect you, and that's final. And that's so true, right? If you it's just that you should marry a man that has the capacity to contain you, right? That's why there are some Okay, I was listening to this man. He said that there are stages to men. There are men that are healthy. There are men that are broken. There are men that are very toxic. And this to tell you that a broken man, no matter how, a broken man will see you as a threat when you become like successful, right? A toxic man might even diminish you when you are like successful, but like a healthy man understands that he's even a gardener to you, that he's like the Mordecai in your life that is there to water you, to help you grow and be the best version of yourself, right? So I think this is just a call to getting a better head while choosing your head. But even if you're married, you can just pray for your husband and maybe talk about some of these things with him, right? Make him feel like the man, make him feel like the head, submit to him, love him, compliment him, stroke his egos, be there as his motivation, inspire him, and make him come up. Like life and marriage should not be hard. That's what I think. I think men should hold a meeting and decide what they truly want. Dear women, make sure you're very successful in life. Yeah, dear women, make sure you. Okay, I've told you what a man. Okay, what a masculine man wants. I don't know what a normal man wants, right? I'm telling you what a masculine man wants. And and it's just about this thing that I'm saying. I don't know. If you listen to me, you'll be like, what's this guy with masculinity and femininity? I feel that this is the basic unit of relationship that we really don't study, and we jump into relationship, and it's really eating a lot into our relationships. Because a lady would tell, there's this lady I listen to always, and she will always tell you, I'm not talking to men, I'm actually talking to a masculine man. Sorry, a woman should not be dependent or independent. A woman should be interdependent, right? As a young girl, you're submissive to your daddy, you're there, you're bearing his name. And when you get married, like you're submissive to your husband, right? And as a Christian, we know that as Christ is to the church, that is how a man is to the wife. So like you understand that a man is like your priest, right? A man is your husband, is your priest, and you should submit to him. I'm so sorry about the rain. I hope it's not disturbing. I'm just, please, let's not end this video. I hope the rain is not disturbing. I just hope. So being a successful woman poses threats to these men. Whatever you do, they will see it as you not being submissive. Okay, I read it. Most times the guy is eyeing faithful, they just want to use us. Not true, please. Locate a healthy man or turn your spouse into a healthy spouse. You people should go on therapy together. If you think maybe this guy is actually not understanding what is up, and if he's not listening to you, pray for him, right? Heal from the inside out. That's when you really enjoy marriage, because if you're broken and he's broken, people are going to eat yourselves up. And yeah, and that's it. And they just end up complaining and seeing marriage like it's a biggest mistake. Meanwhile, marriage is like the sweetest thing that can happen to people, right? That's the best gift God gives. Yeah, I'm telling you, right? Can you imagine what it means to have a partner that has your back for life, like that has your back for life, someone that supports you, that protects you, that that is there to see for your happiness and all that. That's what marriage should be, not the other way around. Not you being subdued, or you being broken, or maybe being turned to something that you're not. So this lady says, I submit so I lose myself. I woke up one day and started hating the man for turning me into a woman that I couldn't understand. When a man, when a Nigerian man says he wants a submissive woman, what he means is, I'll treat her like shit, and you cry and about it and then apologize. When I read this comment, it was not funny to me, because I just became weak. You can imagine this lady bringing up her phone to type this. Like, I don't know. The truth is that initially, when I wanted to do this video, I just wanted to just talk on feminine energy and how to be submissive and how to know how to be feminine and to be masculine. But reading this comment, I became weak. I don't know. I just felt her pain. And imagine waking up to not understanding who you are. And that's a broken man out there, right? And like, I don't know, I've just been hearing so much lately about how men maltreat their wives. And this is toxic masculinity. And it's really bad, and it's actually increasing in our society. Like, it is. Like, I've seen it, I've heard it. I don't know. And it's really bad. It's really bad. I don't know. I don't know how it can be curbed, but all I can say is, because I know that there are still healthy men out there, and the truth is that I respect men so much because I love my daddy, I love my pastors, I love my uncles, I love my cousins, and I know that there are still good men out there, right? I know that there are still good men out there. This is like a call to manhood, like men understanding who they truly are. You're not in a woman's life to make her the punching bag or to make her miserable. You're in a woman's life to make her to make her be the best version of herself. So like, I'm just saying this because if you're in a position to mentor any guy, or maybe, I think men, people should start fighting for our leaders, right? Because a true healthy man knows what it means to respect a woman and to protect and to guide her. So I don't know if there should be a platform where men comes to talk to men like themselves, man to man. I think it should just be provided, right? Because this thing is really getting out of hand. It's really getting out of hand. When I hear it, I don't know. I just get weak, and I don't know. It just pains me. You can imagine someone after falling in love and living with the love of her life, and at the end of the day she just discovered that this is a beast beside me. Like, as far, it's not a good thing at all. How will she now maximize her potential? How will she now live the best of her life? How will she now influence and become who God has created her to be? God brought her to your life to nurture and to guard her, not to make her miserable. If you can't make her better, let her live in her parents' home. If you don't think she's enough for you, take her back home. Like, men, please, let's do better. Daddies out there, let's cry
Tomorrow
out.
it might be your daughter or your sister or your friend that you value so much. So you never can tell. Let's just help and train these younger men that are coming up. Men, tell your sons what it means to be a man. Even if it's not a son, you're a pastor. I know people are doing it now, forums, men's forum and all that. Well, let's just increase it. Let's keep it coming. Because this message is very sad. Okay, the next person says, because they are used to living in constant competition with men, they forget that there is one place that competition does not exist. Maybe she's just talking about a man competing with his wife. And why would a man compete with his wife? Like, how? It's supposed to complement. It's not competition. It's complementing. It's not competition. Please, how? Like, how? How? When 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 has marriage gotten to that point? This person says, no be only submission na smackdown. Even if you become a slave for them, they will still show you their real color. She's talking maybe from the heart. Maybe her sister has just been maltreated or something. So, like I said earlier, let's just try and help. If you're in a position to train these guys. Maybe they are just suffering from one insecurities or the other or something. They're just broke, maybe because of how they were raised, maybe they were abused or something. If there is a way you can help, let's just get healthier men. Like I was here to talk on the lead, like to talk on submission to feminine energy, but like my spirit, the motivation, everything has changed. I'm telling you, like, guys, let's do better, please. Like, let's do better. As it stands now, physical abuse has passed. Now is the era of emotional abuse, and that's the worst form of abuse. Like, I'm telling you, it's the worst form of abuse. Emotional abuse, like how? Like it's just breaking somebody like pap. You can imagine, like emotional is that the person is like almost empty. Like you're just using your mouth to finish her or something like that. Like guy, it's really bad. Like I don't know how to explain it, but emotional abuse is something that you don't want your daughter to just pass through. I don't make somebody else pass through that because Nigerians, once the marriage doesn't work out, boom, it's a woman that is not submitting. Should I believe that? I don't believe it. Nigerian men, we can do better, right? We can do better. I trust us. We can do better. So this is the last comment. Let me just read this. This is my last comment. How can a woman be doing your responsibility as a man combined with hers and still be submissive? So this brings me to what I was listening to Mommy Funka Dejimo. She said something. She was like that. You're the head of the home and you can't even pay the house rent. How are you going to head the home you're not paying for? And it makes sense because a masculine man provides and protects. And this is something that as a man you should make up your mind. Okay? So according to my pastor, some men will lose their jobs and decide to sit at sorry. According to my pastor, some men will lose their job and decide to sit at home, eat, drink, and still cheat for months or years with the woman's money. God gave you these responsibilities and made her your helpmate, but you shifted everything to her and still respect and submission. This is actually very deep. Because the truth is that a man is the head and a man leads and the woman submits. And yes, well, the truth is that ladies, whether you're mandated to submit, that's just the truth. I think that's why you should choose a better head while choosing your spouse, right? So I cannot tell you not to submit, right? It's you that choose the head. But something can actually be done about it. Something can be done. Talk to him, go to therapy, pray for him, do something. Just something can be done. Just make up your mind and it will work. Okay. So God gave you these responsibilities and made her your helpmate, but you shifted everything to her and still expect her to submit. You know, go bring money and you know go they cook, bro. Do you know you're trying to be useless? That was very harsh and very funny. So that is it. Do I have any final words? Okay, final words. Final words is that it is a left and a right slippers that makes up a healthy marriage. That's a masculine and a feminine woman that makes up a healthy marriage. And while choosing your spouse, you should be very conscious. And at first, you should work on yourself. As a man, work on your masculine energy. As a woman, work on your feminine energy. Because the truth is that a masculine man will always attract a feminine energy woman, right? And a feminine energy woman will always attract a masculine energy woman. And yeah, the truth is that why some women end up attract maybe some very successful women end up attracting men that maybe carry their money and leaves and all that is because they entered this relationship as a masculine woman, right? They come into this relationship with I'm this, I'm that, I've achieved the world, I've achieved that. And the truth is that the only kind of man you will attract with such energy is
a feminine man, it's going to be very repulsive to a masculine man when you're carrying your achievements on your head. Obviously, he appreciates you. Your achievement is your achievement, but it's not like you're not now submitting. You're not now being what you should be to him. You're not now like meeting his need, right? Yeah. So I can do a video on what a woman brings to the table, what a feminine woman brings to the table. I think I should do that video as soon as possible. Yeah. I'll try and do it, and I'm sure you're gonna enjoy it like you did with this one. Thank you so much for watching my video. It's your host, Amaka. My name is Marcus Bliss, and I believe that marriage can be very blissful and enjoyable. So just make sure you like, you comment, and you subscribe for more. All right? Please put down your comments on the comment box. Make sure you do maybe your view or something. Just put down a comment on the comment box. You think there is something I'm saying wrongly or something, right? Just or you have more opinion to add, put it on the comment box. Thank you so much and bye.